Rain will initially be heavy in the south and southwest and some gusty winds as well. Behind it, a mix of sunny spells and scattered showers developing from the west, and highs in the morning of between 9 and 14 degrees. BBC Radio Scotland News.
Late Night Radio with Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland.
Listening to Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland live from Pacific Way, joined as always by sidekick Silent Paul, and we are talking about the things that annoy you. But before we go back to that, let's read some of our scores for Peter Sellers, who was our Hollywood... Is it Peter Sellers? Yeah, Peter Sellers, who is our Hollywood swinger. If you've just tuned in and you're like, what's a Hollywood swinger? That is a Hollywood movie star who is swung into music. We played Peter Sellers singing Any Old Iron, and we asked you to score him out of 100. Jim in Netherley says, because I remember it from childhood, I'll give Peter Sellers a healthy 60 out of 100. But a quick Google will let you know that it was historically laced with innuendo of the era and was considered slightly risque. Jim in Netherley, I don't know what the risque part. Oh, I'm so bad at innuendo and stuff like that. It always flies over my head, and then I worry for days on end that I've said something weird on the radio because I trust you people who text in to not make me say weird nonsense.
Yeah, but you've got to remember that the idea of risque in 1950s, like 1957, was very different. Like this show, we would have been burned at the stake for this show, and this show is mild. today.
Yeah.
But Lord Reith would be spinning in his grave.
Oh, I get told about him spinning in his grave a lot when I post stuff on the internet. Does he invent the BBC?
He, pretty much.
He was the one who said it's to educate, to inform, and to entertain.
Yeah, he also had massive eyebrows.
Oh, like me. Well, I feel seen again. We've got more scores coming in. 46 Kenny Rogers roasters from Francesco Flamingo. Spin gives it 97 Kenny Rogers roasters. Simon Wright says, I personally enjoyed Peter Sellers' performance, and so I'm going to give it 83 Kenny Rogers roasters, which I think is an absolutely great score for what was just a wee man going, any hold on, any hold on. I love that song. Right, let's have another song. I'm going to read some of these other scores because they're quite in depth, and we'll get to the nut of what people thought of Peter Sellers' performance of Any Old Iron. Here is Madonna singing, I think, a song we can all relate to, because nobody likes to be talked down to by their parents. And she's like, Papa, please don't preach.